Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm going to connect with the energy today for you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards, but they're already giving me some intuitive messages to give to you. The wood snake comes in on Wednesday, the new moon as well, powerful. This is going to be a week of empowerment, and I feel that you, the divine feminine, are going to be feeling more empowered. You're going to feel more valuable than ever. You're going to recognize your own worth, and it's going to allow you to be at peace with the journey. It's going to allow you to take that step back and trust the process. It's going to allow you to have faith in divine timing. And it's going to shake the masculine up because you're taking that step back and they can feel that. And that's going to help them to take that step forward. And they are needing to, because the wood snake is coming in, to release old cycles and old patterns of behaviour, to release themselves from anything and everything that's not serving them. Whether it's a karmic relationship they've been in for a long time or one they've started, or whether it's a job that just doesn't serve them, an addiction, or their own fear, whatever it is. They're going to be releasing these cycles for union with you. So I'm going to connect with these 4 decks of cards today. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Guidance Love Oracle. I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Message Tarot, the Angels of Abundance, and the Guardian Angel Inspiration cards. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Now, I am also feeling that you may be having some issues with taps or burst pipes, things like that. So if you find that you've got a burst pipe suddenly, or your drains are blocked and they're overflowing, or your tap just suddenly breaks and there's water shooting out everywhere, or you're having issues, it's because of overflowing emotions. And you may get that happening. You may have had it already happen. It's a sign of overflowing emotions. This is how they feel. This wood snake is helping them to release all the things stopping them from communicating to you and showing you exactly how they feel. And you're going to sense this right now. You may even feel it in your body. Maybe you're getting anxious and you feel like your heart's going to explode out of your chest. Even though you're feeling calm and in your own power, you feel like anxious about something, and it's connecting with their energy because they want to reach out and tell you how they feel. So yes, your emotions are overflowing, but you're in a calm state. Their emotions are overflowing and they feel like they can't cope. So that's bringing them to you. So incoming communication. So let's see what the energy is around you today. What's the energy that's coming in around you? And this will also connect with anything to do with finances, the material world, or anything physical that's going on. What's the energy around them? And the energy around, well, I've got someone coming to the door here, which is a huge sign of change. He's a really cool guy, I see him all the time. So this could actually be one of my new card decks, actually, which is interesting. So he's just putting it in there. Have a good day. So that's another great sign as well, that someone is coming to you. So something is happening. This is a big sign about deliveries and things happening. So what's the guidance coming through? What's the guidance coming through? And I'm just setting the intention, where these messages need to go. So what's the message for you today, straight out? What's the message coming through for them today? So again, it's a big sign now of things moving forward, especially because we're in Aquarius season. The wood snake's coming in. We've got the new moon. It's bringing in that fertile energy. Great change ahead. The energy around you. Look at this. You were building a life together. Absolutely. No matter how things seem. This is the energy for them. And what's the energy for the journey? Wow, I love how they're flying out here. So let's see what's going on. And do let me know if you've had any burst pipes or, anything wrong with your sink or your taps. So what you're doing right now is facing your financial fears. So maybe you've got some fears around their financial situation because you're picking up on that. So if you haven't got your own financial fears, I feel what you're picking up on is theirs. They may be worried about money. They may be worried about being able to step up to equally give. They may be worried about money if they leave a situation. They may be in debt. There could be things going on that you're picking up on. But he says when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. And this isn't just about money. This is about actually having them in your life, or whether something in your life is going to be a success or a failure. says when you're honest with yourself about those fears, they can't control you any longer. So if you say to the universe, I know I'm going to be okay no matter what, your ego steps out of the way. Because the ego will bring in those fears saying, oh, what if it doesn't go right? Or what if you fail? Or what if? And you say, so what? I'm protected. I am safe. I'm a child of God and I'm going to be okay. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear and that every successful person has struggled with and released self-doubt. So whenever you go into doubt, whether it's about money or it's about work or it's about this love or it's about something to do with your own physical self, remember that you are strong and capable, that you are a fighter and that you can do, have and be wherever you desire. And I saw this when it came out, Get Up Warrior. Archangel Michael is saying you are bigger than that trigger, tougher than that challenge that you may face. So fight. Archangel Michael is giving you strength today because a new beginning is ahead. And that's what you're being reminded. A new beginning is ahead where there's no financial fear, there's no fear of failure, there's only the guiding path to success. Because you are building a life together. You just need to have faith in that and believe. So you may be seeing 333, you may be seeing 111. Whether you see it on the clock or in some other way, you're being guided to trust the journey because it's all on the right path. There's decisions happening right now, and you may actually be making some decisions about your finances or about your life in general, or your career or your lifestyle, about family or friends. Whenever you're making a decision about, take your time and choose wisely. And remember, they are taking their time making decisions because they're the right decisions. They want to take the honouring path to you. They want to do it right. And that's why it's best to overcome the fear first, to deal with the ego, the devil, the stress. It says overcome the ego and see things in a higher perspective, in a higher way. Fear is illusion. So definitely feel you're facing your fears about success and failure today, about having what you want and if it's going to work, and releasing any fears around it. So the angels say, let go of all that no longer serves you. Let all that no longer serves you and needs, and the things you no longer need to fall away. So let all that no longer serves you and needs to go fall away. And it takes time to accept that, because that's what I'm connecting with on the card. To actually look at it and accept it and say it's time to leave it behind. It's time to move on from it. It's time to let it go. Because we get attached to things, people, experiences, situations, circumstances, and material things. So when we let them go, we can feel sentimental, even if we know it's the right thing to let them go for a fresh start. And the angels are all around you, surrounding you with love. So you may see 444, you may see feathers, or other signs angels are with you. You may hear a song that comes on the radio about angels, because you are safe and protected. To let go of anything not serving you, let go of the fear and face the truth. And I feel this is about accepting that it's time for a new beginning. Especially if you're trying to release something to do with family or friends or work. Okay, because it's more they need to release situations that give me fear, around being with you. You may have to release situations to free yourself up in other ways. And this can also be about knowing, and the knowingness that you belong together, and the knowingness that you'll end up where you're meant to be in this life, doing the job you're meant to be doing, with the people you're meant to be working with, and all of that. So the guidance coming in for them today is a waiting period. These delays are necessary to focus on lessons and blessings. So I feel this is what they are saying to you. They're asking for more time to release themselves from karmic cycles. Maybe you have your own karmic cycle to release too. So this is the waiting period now as we get ready. And I feel this is kind of the waiting period as well between now and Wednesday when the wood snake comes in. So focus down on gratitude, self-love and self-care. And they are doing that by getting back to themselves and asking themselves the question, what do I desire? What do I deserve? Because we should never settle for less than we deserve. And everything is falling into place to bring you together. So I am seeing this as a wedding, and I'm seeing this as a future wedding for you. I'm also seeing this as the release of anything that's a wedding or a ceremony now. So this could be a marriage they're in, a relationship they're in, a living arrangement, releasing all these things to move forward. And there may be a slight delay while they take care of that and end that cycle. But it's leading to your future together. And the 10 of Cups is your union and everything that you want. And they've shown you this through a dream or through it's something you've seen through a preview, whether it's been out in the real world or in a film you've seen. You're being shown that you are working together as a team in the 5D. You've had this dream about this. You know this is the future. And they know full well that you are where you're meant to be and you belong together. So they are releasing negative emotions to become more balanced within. So they're able to deal with their circumstances better. And moonlighting. So the big thing I've got coming through here first of all is, if you feel you're on the side, then they're going to make you full-time. So in other words, if they've been seeing you behind someone's back, or if they've been messaging you and not being all in with you, they intend to be all in. So moonlighting is kind of doing something on the side until it's the right time to make it full-time. And that's what I'm feeling. Now, this can also be if they are wanting to do a job full-time or do something full-time that they love, but they can't yet, so they're doing it on the side. It's going to become full-time. So this is also about mission and purpose. But what they're guiding me to say is, they're not going to keep you on the sidelines. They're not going to have you as the other person in their life. You're going to be their priority. And they are making you theirs in that way. So it says you can start working on your dream part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. But what I'm connecting with, that may resonate with someone watching, because I feel some of them may well be doing things they really want to do on the side of their job until they can do that full-time. Like for example, when I started my YouTube channel, I did it on the side and I had a job too. And then when it was the right time, I'd started doing this full-time. But I'm getting the energy, and they give me a block, that any blocks to you being together full-time are being lifted and shifted so you can have that full-time. So it's about knowing that you're not the other person, you are their priority, and they're not going to keep you in the shadows for long. It's coming out into the open now. So the energy around the journey itself, we've got they know what they want and they want you, and that's true. They're not going to moonlight, they're going to do this full-time. They're going to be with you in a real full-blown relationship, so prepare. So what they want is you. You're going to see the owls and the lions, because this is a sign of power and strength, wisdom and security. And the power is coming in for you. You may be connecting with a Leo here as well, but I feel there's been a big shift since August last year. I feel that was a huge timeline for change. Many of you may have got back in contact around then. That's when I did. So you want to explore the world together. You've got so many things you want to do. Travel, explore, expand your mind, do things together, go places, and that's what's coming in, because there's full steam ahead. Again, the 8 energy here, 888, August just gone to August coming, big changes, and the chariot movement ahead. So things are happening, fast-paced energy. To get the 8 of Wands and the chariot together, boom, things are shifting now. This wood snake is heating things up. They're going to take back their power to move things ahead. And that all starts by you taking back your power, taking that step back that also move things ahead. So remember, you're here to be loved and to love. Do you feel all this love around you? So focus on the love today. Focus on the universal love, the love that you feel from heaven. Focus on the love you feel when you're kind and gentle and loving yourself, and you'll have the life that you were dreaming of. So the angels are confirming to you that 10 of Cups is coming. You're going to have this life you've been dreaming of. You're going to have it together. And release resentments about money or them or anyone else, because that's in the power of prayer. So the message is, when you pray about what you desire, when you pray about what you're struggling with, when you pray, it is given. The answers, the solutions, the understanding. And release resentments about money, about circumstances, about the other person, about the karmic partner, whatever it is. Let that go, because there's power in prayer. So give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to a miracle. You may see bees as well. Bees are a symbol of a miracle. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance that God gives to you in response to your prayers. So they're being guided to go for what they want, to release what no longer serves them, to do that, to be with you, to make you full-time, not part-time. And you're being guided to take a step back, to remember your own value and worth, and to have faith in the process, and to release resentments about anything that's in the way. It says, yes, the system of the world can seem upsetting, and that can also be the way things happen. You might think, well, I don't like this journey because it's hard, or I don't like this journey because it makes me feel pain. However, it's helping you, it's growing you. Says healing, holding on to resentments just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see everything as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you to attract support and golden opportunities. And this is saying release resentments, whether it's about money, people, whatever it is, because your happy ending is coming. And that's what the angels want you to know. You will have the life that you're dreaming of, and it's being manifested now. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.